Hello everyone, this is your Commissioner Greg and also your announcer for today. Welcome to the Swagger Center. We have the Provolone Pandas versus the Brie Boomerangs. Should be an interesting matchup here. Two power-hitting ball clubs facing off against each other in this 5-game set. And Nelson Marin leads it off here for the Pandas. The away team. And our first look here at Goldie Wilson, the ace for the Boomerangs of Brie, and right back to Goldie Wilson. Over to Marsh. And there's out number one. And here's Emmy Corker. Steps in her first at-bat of this tournament. Center fielder for these Pandas, and she hits a base hit right up the middle. Corker on here in the top of the first, and brings up Quintana the third. And maybe no threat to run over there at first base. Quintana, of course, a power hitter. Power hitting right fielder. And that one just misses outside. And Wilson trying to find that strike zone now. And he walks her. So 2 on now, 1 out. And we have Ras Frigate, the big power hitting first baseman here for these Provolone Pandas. It grounds it to Marsh, to Mickelson, and Wilson for the 3-6-1 double play. Nice little look here at the Swagger Center. Of course, we didn't play at the Swagger Center in the regular Cheese League, so kind of a nice look here. There's Case and Oldie, second baseman for the Boomerangs. Looks at a ball way inside from Bellamy. And there's a strike. 3-1, and he is walked. Brings up Conrad. Conrad, the left fielder, and he pops that one up. Quintana is there. Puts it away for the first out here at the bottom of the first. And here's Repo Sawhorse. DH. Really like these gold helmets the Boomerangs are sporting. There's a strike. Bellamy, of course, four-seamer, curveball, changeup, and also the screwball. That one's hit. Ooh, it sounded like it was hit off the fist. More of an accuracy pitcher right now. That's a ball in the dirt, though. Actually may have composed. Yes, he has composed, so that's why the accuracy number went up there. That's my mistake up here in the booth. And here's Freddie Mickelson, shortstop for these Brie Boomerangs with 2 on. Chance to make an impact here early in the game. So Mickelson's power numbers are off the charts, of course. Looks at the 3-1 pitch. And ooh, that looked like a good pitch to me, folks. But we have the bases loaded now with Dirk Davila up. Ball way inside, and Bellamy having a little trouble with the strike zone here now. Ooh, Boomerangs fans did not like that call. Now it's 2-1, and that's a foul ball. 2-2, and good look there from Davila. Full count. And, oh, that's a knock into left field. 1 run comes home. Bases remain loaded. And these Brie Boomerangs take the early lead, 1-0. Here's Burn Marsh, the first baseman. Not really a power-hitting first baseman, more of a contact hitter. Actually, a little bit more of a speed guy, too. So, ooh. I may have just eaten my words as that one is gone. Grand salami. Burn Marsh. 394-foot grand slam. First homer, 4th RBI of this tournament. And the Brie Boomerangs take the 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. I said in my intro video to these teams, I said the Boomerangs were a power-hitting ball club. Even from the bottom part of their lineup. Here's Dakota, third baseman. Looks Looks at a strike. 92 in the gun there from Bellamy. He's looking rattled. And there's another strike. Full count. Try to get a chase high and outside. Nothing doing.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Here's Ben Buck.
number 21.
Accuracy trending in the red, you can see there on Bellamy. Just not looking good for him. Fouled away, that's off the screen. 1-2 to Buck. Got him.
Now batting, the right,
Here's Andrew Espinosa.
number 30.
Number 9 hitter. Number 9 hitter, lots of contact and lots of speed. We saw that up and down these Winter League lineups, and there's a base hit into left field.
Now batting,
That brings up Oldie in top of the order now. So Boomerangs have batted around. He walked to lead off the bottom half of this first. And I have a feeling Bellamy... Ooh, that is a high fly ball. Very deep center field, and that one is out of here. .32-foot shot to dead center. Oldie's first homer, third RBI of the tournament. And yeah, Bellamy is pulled. We're going to have Bunt Benson come in. Out of the Pandas bullpen. Ooh, Benson, kind of a submariner. See how he fares. It's the Boomerangs of Brie take the 8-0 lead, and Conrad has walked.
now batting, the designated
Repo Sawhorse
number
walked as well. See, all these walks have eventually scored, and that's what you can't have that from your starting pitcher. It's grounded. Marin across the diamond frigate. There's the final out. But oh boy, did the Boomerangs do some damage here in the bottom of the first. Big 8 spot. They lead at 8-0. And that'll bring up Linda Lumber. DH for the Provolone Pandas. Goldie Wilson out there in the mound. Let's check on him. And there's a good pitch to get Linda Lumber. Brings up Everett. Left fielder here. Wilson, of course, four-seamer, slider, curve, change, and also the screwball. See a lot of screwballers here in the Winter League Challenge. And the 2-1 pitch to Everett. Ooh, got him swinging over that. I believe that was the screwball right there. Got him. Quite the comfortable lead here. You can get away with some pitches. Maybe throwing that screwball a little bit more. A lot more off-speed stuff. See, Wilson's junk number is off the charts as well. Elena Price steps in. Foul ball. 1-2 count. And another foul. You're set. And there's a base hit into left field. And these Panda fans in this crowd, they're making it known. They're pretty happy about that. Janet Hamilton, second baseman. Grounds Mickelson. Good final out. So big goose egg there for the Pandas in the top of the second, or the bottom half of the frame. And that brings up the heart of the order here for the Brie Boomerangs. And Mickelson again, another Boomerang hitter who walked his first time up. Fouled away. That's grounded. It's a Price across the diamond. Ooh, that was a close one, but he's out. Used to be a 1-for-1 RBI single there in the first inning. And he hits that one quite well. Does that have the distance? Off the big wall. And he slides in safely with a double. He missed that one by about 10 feet. And here's Burr Marsh. Had that big grand slam in the first inning. chance to tack on another RBI here for the Boomerangs. Just got under it. See if that runner gets to third. They're going to test the arm. And no throw. So runner on third. 2 outs here, bottom of the second. That brings up Bailey Dakota. And again, another Boomerangs hitter that walked. It's not what you like to see. And 3-2 count to Dakota. Got her. That was a good pitch. That was a very good pitch. Kind of tied her up inside. Oh, we're heading to the top of the third. Here's Braylon Padilla. His first at-bat for the Pandas. Provolone Pandas registered as a power-hitting ball club with a very good bullpen. Kind of seeing that so far. As that's a grounder. It's Oldie. And to Marsh for the first out. Boomerangs registered as a power-hitting ball club with very good contact hitters as well. Bullpen and rotation not as strong, but Goldie Wilson is kind of shutting down the Pandas' bats today. As Nelson Marin steps in, 0 for 1 so far. Just 2-2 count. And that's a base hit into left field. So the Pandas here with the base runner. That brings up Amy Corker.
Number 20.
1 for 1 today. She got a knock into left field her first time up. There's a strike. Very good speed here on the base pass for the Pandas. Ooh, good pitch in there. Definitely think that that is the screwball with that movement. And got her. Man, Goldie Wilson. Goldie Wilson is pitching exceptionally well today. There's a grounder to Oldie, and there's the final out of the inning. And Goldie Wilson he's being eyed up by some of the Cheese League ball clubs. So we'll have to see if he gets picked up here after the tournament by one of the larger Cheese League clubs. Of course, that's a grounder up the middle. This Winter League Challenge is kind of a feeder system for the regular Cheese League. We'll probably see some of these players in the Cheese League after we see what other kind of moves those teams make in the offseason. There's Andrew Espinoza, 1 for 1. And Bunt Benson's definitely got these hitters fooled. Submariner throwing that high cheese. That looked like a good pitch. And there's... thought that was going to drop in, but not ever. It was there. And that brings up Oldie, who has a home run already today. With 1 out. Runner on first base here. At the bottom of the third. And 3-0 now to Oldie. Maybe they're throwing around him. Yeah, I think they are. Jonah Conrad, he walked his last time up, and we're going to have a reliever come in. Cohen Idle. 4-seamer slider, curve, and change for Idle, the southpaw. That one's hit very high. Does it have the distance? I think that stays in the ballpark. Corker's there. Runner tags and goes to third, so we got runners in the corners. Now with 2 outs here for Rebo Sawhorse. Of course, Idle's going to have to pitch to the righty here. And Frigate is there with that 3-pitcher minimum. But nothing doing there. Aside from that 8-run bottom of the first, Boomerangs have threatened, haven't been able to execute. Grass Frigate steps in. first baseman. We just saw him make that last out. And 3-0 now. See, Goldie Wilson's looking locked in as he works back here. High and outside strike. Let's see if he goes to that screwball again. Good pitch. I think it was. I think that might be his out pitch. Goldie Wilson with the screwball. I think that might be the pitch that he's striking a lot of these hitters out on. They're just, you know, maybe looking fastball high. Linda Lumber is able to tap that one. Foul, but that's popped up. That screwball has these hitters. Has such odd movement. It kind of has a lateral movement. It's just kind of confusing these Pandas hitters. Here's Theodore Everett. Grounder to Oldie. Very busy today out there at second base. And another 0 on the board for these Pandas. And here's Mickelson. Idle still on the mound. And the Boomerangs fans did not like that call. 2-1. Mickelson hit right to Hamilton. And that's the first out. Dirk Davila kind of golfs at that one. Pops it very high. And there's Elena Price for the second out. Marsh comes in now. Give you a quick update on one of the Mallards players from our first game here, the Winter League Challenge. Saw Houston hit by that comebacker. He is listed day to day. That went right off the end of the bat. And Price is there. And that was a quick bottom of the fourth. So Houston Mallards fans listed day to day after being hit by that comebacker. Game number 1, Grays versus Mallards. So that's a big reliever out of their bullpen. We'll see how that impacts them the rest of this tournament. And here's Price, who just made that last out. She walks. Janet Hamilton. Pandas actually may have the most female players. Of any team here in this Winter League Challenge. Got quite a few. Definitely a lot in their starting lineup, that's for sure. Got her. Boy, Goldie Wilson is really, really locked in today. Very locked in. 63 pitches here in the top of the 5th. As Padilla looks at a strike. And he is just making quick work of these Pandas hitters. And I am... It's interesting. These Pandas are a good hitting ball club. There's another strikeout. We'll have to see how many Ks he has at the end of this. Here's Nelson Marin. And he hits another base hit, so he is 2 for 3 today. So the Pandas are threatening. Here's Corker. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 5th. Ball inside, 2-0. There's a base hit up the middle. See if they send the runner. They do. They're going to test Buck. Buck throws the third. And just like that, the Pandas are on the board. 8-1. And here's Quintana the third. 2 outs. Still 2 runners on. And Wilson showing some signs of fatigue. There's the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, way inside. 3-1. Good hitters count here for Quintana. And he walks her. Brings up Frigate. Big power hitting first baseman here for the Provolone Pandas. See if they can make something happen. Big looping curveball kind of slipped out of his hands. Ooh, good recovery by Davila behind the plate. 3-0. Do they give him the green light? They do not. 3-1 now. Ooh, fouled away. Just out in front of that. And fouled away. Reset. Full count. Frigate pops that one up. Foul. Into the crowd. And it walks him. Frigate. Good at bat by Frigate there. Draws the walk. And Goldie Wilson is pulled. We're going to see Lando Browline. Southpaw hurler here. And that one gets away from Davila behind the plate. The runner comes home. Safe. It is an 8-3 ball game now. Ball just a tad inside. There's a base hit. Fair ball down the line. One run comes home. Here comes another run. And just like that, it is an 8-5 ball game. RBI double. 2 RBI double. And the Pandas are climbing back. And right to Marsh for the final out. But a big 5 spot there from Provolone Pandas in the top of the 5th. They are climbing back. As we go to the bottom half of the frame. It'll be the bottom third of the order due up here for the Boomerangs. Idle still on the mound. And got her. What do you make quick work of her? Ben Buck. Center fielder 1 for 2 already today. One and 2. Good look there from Buck. And now the full count. And again. And hit. The right ankle. And that brings up Espinosa 1 for 2. Looks at a ball. And there's a strike from Idle. Espinosa is 1 for 2 today as well. A single. That one kind of hung up there, but it's going to be a pop out to right field and quick bottom of the 5th. And you know, that's kind of what the Pandas needed. The Pandas needed a quick inning. Get their hitters back out there, especially when they're starting to kind of heat up. Browline's still on the mound. Here's Elena Price. And she gets well under that one to right field. Take a moment to thank our sponsor, Vertigo's Pizza.
Number 23.
So good it'll make you dizzy. And that's a shattered bat to Dakota for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 21.
Braylon Padilla steps in here with 2 outs. 96 in the gun there from Browline, who's really reaching back. And there's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th now, top of the order coming up here for the home team Boomerangs at the beautiful Swagger Center. Neat little ballpark we got. Beautiful, beautiful ballpark here in Super Mega Baseball 3, of course. And 3-1 pitch now to Oldie. Hits that one quite well. That's going to be off the big wall for sure. And gets away from center fielder. It's going for 3. And he's in there. Oldie with the triple. Already has a home run. Has a triple. I think he walked. So, no threat to hit for the cycle. That one's right out in front of home plate. And that's out number 1. Here's Repo Sawhorse. And Idle is pulled, and we're going to see Gillies. Gillies actually the closer here for the Pandas. They're coming in and just shut down this inning Try to get those hitters back up. 1-2 pitch, and that's outside, 2-2. And they're playing the infield in. That one, oh, Quintana. They test their arm, play at the plate, safe. A 9-5 ball game. Mickelson has yet to register a hit here for the Boomerangs. And 3-0 pitch. And McGillis walks him. There's Davila. Davila's having a good day, 2 for 3. And that one's hit very well. And that's over the big wall for a 2-run dinger. Bert Davila. 433-foot shot. First homer, third RBI of the tournament, and the Brie Boomerangs tack on some extra insurance runs. They now lead it 11-5. And that's a base hit up the middle for these Boomerangs. I said, you know, they're a power hitting contact team. So something definitely we got to look for as these two power hitting teams face off. That contact might be it. And McGillie's now looking a little tense out of that pen as Bailey Dakota steps in. And he hits a base hit into left field. So 2 on, 2 out now. That brings up Ben Buck. And that one gets away from him. Dia behind the plate. Runners advance. There's a strike to Buck. And got him. And Buck is pretty upset with himself. But nonetheless, those Boomerangs, they get 3 more runs. They now lead it 11-5. And here we are in the final inning. Of course, we only play 7 innings here in the Winter League Challenge. Top of the 7th. Ooh, plunked him. Ooh. Maybe a little chirping there from the Pandas bench. Don't think that was intentional. I think that's a curveball that kind of got away from him. Very good speed now in the base pass, though. Pandas have quite the mountain to climb. Foul down the line. 1-2 on Corker. And it's base hit up the middle. So 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th for the Provolone Pandas. It brings up Quintana. 2 walks today. Very big power hitting right fielder. One swing of the bat. Put the Pandas a little bit closer. And they might try to work around her. It looks exactly like what they're doing. There's a strike. 3-1, good hitters count. And Quintana's such a deadly hitter. No surprise there that they tried to pitch around her. And Ras Frigate steps in. Bases loaded. And that's a base hit. Into left field. Scores 1 run. It's 11-6. Bases loaded, nobody out. And we're going to have Gustus Alvarado come in out of this pen, and that gets away from Davila behind the plate. But no runners advance. As Linda Lumber steps in, big contact hitting DH. 1-2, bases juiced. Fouled away, we're at home plate. And popped up into foul territory. Let's see. Dakota's there. That's 1 out now. I'm surprised that they're not going with a pinch hitter here. But Everett's pretty good contact here. He's 0 for 3 though today. That one's fouled away. Alvarado might have these batters guessing here. And that one's popped up as well in foul territory. Oldie is there. And just like that, folks, Provolone Pandas are down to their final out. Here's Elena Price. Looks at a ball in the dirt. Two and one to Price. And swings through that one. 94 in the gun from Alvarado. And a hit down the line. That drops in. Fair ball. One run comes home. Here comes two. It's an 11-8 ball game. That keeps the Pandas in it. And Janet Hamilton steps in. Runners on the corners. She swings through that one. That one is hit quite well. Does it have the distance? Yes, it does. Home run. And we have a tied ball game, folks. Holy cow, did these Pandas climb back? Braylon Padilla, and we're going to have pinch hitter here. Mendez comes off the bench. Power hitting catcher here. And Alvarado looking tense. 3-1 now to Mendez. Ooh, that might have been a pitch to hit. Hanging curveball. She walks. This is interesting. This is very interesting. That brings up Marin 2 for 3 today. And it lines out to Oldie. But nonetheless, look at this. A 6 spot in the top of the 7th. Those Provolone Pandas, they come back. They tie the ball game. So the Boomerangs could win it here in the bottom half of the frame. And we're going to see David McIntosh come in out of the pen here, and we're going to have Slubby behind the plate now for the Pandas. 2-0 to Espinoza. Ooh, thought that may have caught the black there, but I guess not. There's a grounder to Price. Boy, it may not look like it, but Elena Price had some key hits today. 2 for 2 is Oldie with that home run. And they're going to kind of throw around him. Although that looked like a good pitch. Here's Jonah Conrad. He's 0 for 3. So we got double play depth now. And that should be it. 2, Hamilton. Frigate, double play, and we're in extra innings here, folks. 2, 3, and 4 due up here for the Pandas. And Emmy Corker steps in, 3 for 4. 3 singles and an RBI, and there's a base hit. These Pandas, if they pull this off, that'll be quite the feat. And also, that'll be, good on their bullpen. They have an exceptional bullpen, so good on their bullpen, kind of keeping them in this game. Quintana steps in. Concentrado now out of the bullpen here. The closer for the Boomerangs. And down on strikes. That brings up Frigate. Power hitting first baseman here, Ras Frigate. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 8th in extra innings. That one's line very hard right to Dakota. Here's Linda Lumber. Checking on the runner. Runner goes, and he's neat. That was rough. That was rough to watch. I don't know why you'd attempt that. We got Lumber up. Very good contact hitter. We just hope that she, gets an extra base hit, maybe scores that run from first. I don't know if I like that judgment there by the Pandas manager. Here's Repo's Sawhorse. And he has walked 4 straight pitches. And Freddie Mickelson steps in. He's over 2 walks today, so he's due. Boomerangs again have a chance to win it here. McIntosh kind of struggling with the strike zone. And right at Price for the first out. Davila, he had that big home run last time up, 3 for 4. He actually is a triple away from hitting for the cycle. Interesting. With playing 7 innings in Cheese League Baseball, we don't, ever get to see somebody hit for the cycle. Nobody ever gets that many at-bats. And that one has popped up. Everett is there, and that's out number 2. So I don't think he's going to be hitting for the cycle today. Here's Burn Marsh, another dangerous Boomerangs hitter. And that home run back in the first inning is actually a grand slam. Good pitch there from McIntosh. Ooh, almost got him chasing. 2-2. And now the 3-2 pitch to Marsh. And he walked. Oh! Okay. A little high and outside call there from the umpire behind the plate. Don't know if I agree with that. Thought for sure he walked him. But I guess not. We're going to the top of the 9th, folks. There's Linda Lumber leading off here for the Provolone Pandas. And that is a base hit. That might get all the way to the wall. Lumber's going for 2. Buck can't handle it. Kind of gets away from him. And Lumber leads it off here with a double. That brings up Theodore Everett. 0 for 4, you could say he's kind of due today. Looks like a strike from Concentrado. This ump is starting to squeeze the zone, it looks. 1-2 on Everett. Popped up. I don't know where Lumber's going. Get back to second. Kind of went halfway, but. And here's Elena Price. And we're going to have a. Alright, we're going to have a pinch hitter here. We'll see Lee Randall off the bench. And that did not sound good off the bat at all. Not at all. Sounded like it was kind of off the fist, but gets the runner over to third. Now there's 2 outs. And here's Janet Hamilton. And they actually may walk Hamilton. And they do. And here's Stubby. She came in earlier. Placed. She replaced Padilla behind the plate. 1-1. Runner goes to second. Slides it safely. So 2 on now. Well, second and third, but Stubby pops this one up. And that's out number 3. So to the bottom of the 9th we go. It is the bottom third of the order here for the Brie Boomerangs. And this crowd is really stuck with them the whole game. The crowd, of course, wearing their Boomerang blue. And 3-1 now on Dakota. 1 for 3 today, she is. Full count. McIntosh delivers. There's a base. No, that just curves foul. That actually might be an extra base hit. And got her looking. And ooh, that was a little outside. I don't know. This strike zone is getting a little generous later in the game, maybe. 1-2 now. Base hit up the middle for Buck. So the Boomerangs have a base runner. Tell you what, folks. get your money's worth with Winter League Challenge games. This tournament, this is only the first game between these two teams, so it's going to be an exciting series. And McIntosh, this is going to be his last hitter. He is all flashing in the red. And, ooh, a little swinging bunt there to Frigate. That's out number 2. Runner advances to second. And here's Case Oldie. And Whistle Bender comes in. Actually, a starter. So the Pandas have exhausted their whole entire bullpen at this point. But just a base hit could win the game here for the Boomerangs. There's the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Everett is there. And that's out number 3. On to the 10th inning. And this is the top of the order here for the Pandas. Whew. And we have Preston Lugo coming out of the Boomerangs bullpen. Marin leads it off for the Pandas. I cannot believe this, folks. This is incredible. There's a hard hit ball right to Mickelson at short. That's out number 1. Honestly, holy cow. 11-11. These teams have double-digit hits. It's what an incredible game right now. This is great. This is exceptional baseball. Ooh, Marsh with the diving stop. Flip to Lugo. There's out number 2. The Winter League Challenge has a lot of heavy-hitting teams, a lot of heavy-hitting players. Like I said, it's a good feeder system for the Cheese League. And yes, this is quite the showcase that we're seeing right now. 3-1 to Quintana. And she walks. Quite a few walks today for Quintana. And here's Frigate. 2 outs, runner on first. Rasp Frigate. And a base hit through the left side. So 2 on now, 2 out here in the top of the 10th. And those Provolone Pandas keep fighting. Linda Lumber. Seems like it's always Linda Lumber's turn to make a difference. And she pops it up. Conrad is there. There's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 10th. And look at this. This is interesting. We have 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up here for the Boomerangs, and they are all over today. So good look here at Bender. Of course, it's not his day to pitch, but let's hit a screwball there. For the first out. There's Repo Sawhorse, 0 for 2. 2 walks and an RBI today. And a base hit up the middle. And these Boomerang fans, they're still in it. They're really, really hoping for their team. Really want to see this one close out. This will be interesting too. This is a 5-game series between these two teams, and we'll see how this long game impacts them over the next couple of games. 2-2 now on Mickelson, and that's a base hit just over the leaping shortstop, and now we have 2 on with 1 out. Dirk Davila up. Dangerous Dirk Davila had a big home run back in, it might have been the 6th. 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, almost got him swinging through that. 2-2. Popped him up. Infield fly rule is called. Just a little shot of the bay out there. Beautiful swagger center, and here's Burn Marsh, another dangerous hitter. The middle of the order is really doing all the hitting today for these Brie Boomerangs. 1-2 pitch. Grounded to Frigate. There's the final out. We're going to the top of the 11th. Holy cow. Something's got to give here with these teams. And we got Nadia Harris coming off the Pandas bench. And she comes in. And barely beat that out. All right, here's Brie Randall. Came in, of course, in relief. Pinch hitter. 0 for 1 so far. Good speed on the base pass here for the Pandas. 2-2 to Randall. Ball way outside. 2 pitch. And it should be 2. Oldie to Mickelson to Marsh. There's the double play. That brings up Janet Hamilton.
Number 23.
The home run already today. 1-1. And the 2-1. And now the 2-2 to Hamilton. Ball outside, full count. We'll swing and bunt. Lugo fields and fires, and there's the third out. And now onto the bottom of the frame. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Boomerangs. Could this be the inning?
Number 18.
Maybe. Popped up. High fly pop up, but that's right at Quintana there. And right field.
Now batting the center.
And here is Ben Buck, 2 for 5 today. Holy cow. 3-0. And Buck has walked. That brings up Espinosa 1 for 5. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Lancelot Richardson comes in. And fouls that one away. 1-2 pitch. Pretty good speed there at first base here for the Boomerangs. So we get a base hit. Man, just a lot of pop-ups. This is interesting. There's Case and Oldie. Of course, Case and Oldie, very dangerous hitter. 2 outs here. And that's out number 3. On to the top of the 12th. Holy cow here, folks. Here's Stubby, 0 for 1. These teams are going to run out of players pretty soon. If they haven't already. Grounded to Oldie. There's out number 1.
Now batting the third baseman. Number
Nelson Marin, 2 for 5. And base hit into left field. So the Pandas have a base runner.
the center
Brings up
fielder.
Emmy Corker.
Number 20.
4 for 6. 4 singles. There it goes. And he has that stolen. Very good speed on the base pass here. Trying to make something happen are the Pandas. And he goes again. And safe again. So, let's see what happens here. Corker with the hit. And it's a home run. Boy, was that a line drive gone awry. A 2-run line drive homer, 413-foot shot. Corker, first homer, 3rd RBI of the tournament. The Pandas
Now batting
take the lead 13-11.
now pitching.
And Lugo is out. Sakaw is in. It's actually a starter here for the Boomerangs. And ooh. Let's try to brush Quintana off the plate. Quintana with the base hit. So those Provolone Pandas climbing back here.
Number 3.
There's Rasp Frigate. And that's a fair ball down the line. Should get the runner to third. It's actually an extra base hit. Conrad fields. Runner's going home. Mickelson fires. Safe. 14-11. Pandas now lead it over the Boomerangs.
Number 35.
And here's Linda Lumber. And that one gets away from Davila behind the plate. But nothing doing on the base paths. Linda Lumber, 2 for 6 today. And hits that one. Off the big wall. Played perfectly off the carom there by Bern Marsh. He must have moved out to right field at some point. And Nadia Harris steps in now. And there's a base hit. So the Pandas, it's a hit parade. I am flabbergasted here, folks. Absolutely flabbergasted.
The shortstop, number 19.
Lee Randall steps in. 2 on, 1 out here. Top of the 12th inning. Played almost 2 full Cheese League games at this point. There's a line out to Richardson. And now 2 outs here with 2 on. Janet Hamilton steps in. Ball outside. Sakaw looks rattled. There's a hit to Mickelson. That is the 3rd out. But the Provolone Pandas get 4 runs in the top of the 12th. With 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Boomerangs. And you can kind of hear the crowd now. These Boomerang fans had the wind taken out of their sails. That's a base hit to start off the bottom of the 12th. Here's Repo Sawhorse. These 2, 3, and 4 hitters haven't done much today for the Boomerangs. We'll have to see too how using these that one's off a stubby. We'll have to see how using these starters in this game affects potentially the rest of the tournament for these teams, for whatever team advances. There's to Harrison. All right, we have 1 out now. Here's Freddie Mickelson. Pops that one up. It's stubby behind the plate. And just like that, the Boomerangs are down to their final out. I cannot believe this. Dirk Davila steps in. Very dangerous Dirk Davila. Looks like they may be pitching around him just on the safe side. No, they're going right at him right there. And down to the final strike. Fouled away into the Boomerangs dugout. Watch out. Full count. Got him. And just like that, the Provolone Pandas win. Holy cow, folks. Holy cow. This is game number 2 of our Winter League Challenge, and it was a doozy. The Provolone Pandas with the win, 15-11 in 12 innings. Just making a note for myself. What an incredible game. Look at that. 15-20-0 for the Pandas, 11-14-0 for the Boomerangs. Now, of course, the Brie Boomerangs got that big 8-run first inning. And then as you can see, they got 3 runs in the 6th. And it looked like they were just in a commanding lead. And then that 5-run 5th, that 6-run 7th, that 12-run 4th, those Pandas, boy, did they come back. The offense is just absolutely off the charts. I mean, look how many substitutions the Pandas did. Just ridiculous. 20 hits. Can't even say, you know, up and down the lineup, there's a lot of great hitters. But really, Corker, great game. 5 for 7. Homer. We also saw a homer there from Hamilton. I may have called her Harrison. I apologize. Hamilton, second baseman. 2 for 2. We had Harris substitute come in. 2 for 2. 2 for 3. Price had a good game. Shout out to Price. 2 RBIs, couple big hits. She had a really good game. Right from the top of the lineup. Top of the lineup here in the Pandas did exceptionally well. Marin and Corker, top 4 of that lineup. Frigate had a good game too with 3 RBIs as well. Not so much on the Boomerangs side. Look at the Boomerangs top lineup. 1 for 6, 1 for 4, 1 for 5. Conrad, Sawhorse, Mickelson. That heart of the order doing most of the hitting there. So interesting. But the more interesting thing is how many walks and how many strikeouts we had. So we had 7 strikeouts with each team, 10 walks on the Boomerang side, and that's really, really what allowed them to get so many runs right off the bat. And then 8 walks on the Pandas side. Let's take a look now at pitching. Just a lot to unpack here, but Bender gets the win for the Pandas. Interesting. Look at Bellamy. Poor Bellamy, 108 ERA. That poor guy. You have 4 walks, 8 earned runs. All those walks, of course, they score. Walks score runs. Goldie Wilson pitched quite well until he didn't. Had 6 strikeouts, though. And Lugo there with the loss. Take a look at our top 3 players. Case and Oldie, 2 for 4, a home run, a triple, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs today. Emmy Corker from the Provolone Pandas gets a shout out. 5 for 7. It's absolutely ridiculous that I'm even saying that. 5 for 7 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs. And then Dirk Davila, 3 for 7, home run, 2 RBIs, or a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Holy cow. Folks, that is how game number 2 here in the Winter League Challenge ends. And these teams will face off in a best of 5, the Pandas and the Boomerangs. Will face off in a best of 5 here in this tournament setup. So we could be in for some more of these games, some more big hitting, high run scoring games. So this should be an interesting contest between these 2 power hitting teams. But that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching here, the Winter League Challenge, of course, Cheese League Baseball. Always powered by Super Mega Baseball 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you do like this, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up on this video. Also follow us on Twitter at Geek_Cheese. That's where you'll find all of our schedule announcements for the Winter League Challenge. And follow us on the second channel, too, over at Twitch, twitch.tv/GeekCheese. All right, folks, that's it for me today. Have a good one. Provolone Pandas win. See you next time. Bye.